No, man. If you guys haven't heard about this, Greensuigi has cemented himself as the GOAT of Super Mario 64 and has entered the conversation as greatest speedrunner of all time. He has entered the conversation as the single greatest speedrunner of all time. He has achieved something no one else has ever achieved in what is probably the most iconic speedrun game. If you go to speedrun.com, Super Mario 64, a almost 30-year-old game, a game that's been speedrun for over 20 years, that's very, very competitive. He has the record in 120, 70, 16, 1 star, and 0 star, which is so rare to do. Okay? This is so rare. Just to give you some context on how crazy this is, it's never been done. It has never once been done. There have been people who were like the GOATs of their time, like Cheese, who crushed their categories. But usually when someone's good at Super Mario 64 speedrunning, they're good at like their discipline. Because there's 2 disciplines, all right? Short and long, okay? The short distances and the long distances. The 16 1-0s, honestly, like 1-0 is its own little bubble. 16 is oftentimes its own bubble, and then 70 is its own bubble, 120 is its own bubble. But there are people who have been good at like 0, 1, and 16, and people who are good at 70 and 120. Usually, Japanese speedrunners are way better at the short form, which you can see by the 0 star and 16 star times. There's a lot more Japanese players in these, and 70 and 120 is usually more West, at least traditionally. Although not anymore. This whole fucking storyline is flipped. And now, goddamn, Suigi's just the GOAT. He's the GOAT. It's crazy. He got it so quickly too. Like 2 weeks ago, he re-broke his world record for 120 star and then just decided to beat the 70 star record, and he did it. A record that had been around for 11 months. He just beat it in like 2 weeks. That's so crazy. It doesn't even seem like he's trying. I mean, he obviously is trying, but like, that's crazy. What do the stars mean? They're different ways to beat the game. So you can beat the game with these varying amount of stars. The way to rephrase it is this is 100%. This is like any percent no glitches. This is any percent OG. This is any percent but I fucked up. And this is any percent true updated version. The 1 star add-on is, to me, the jankiest thing in this leaderboard. 1 star really, in my mind, shouldn't be a category. This might be a controversial take, though. 1 star is just 0 star, but you fucked up. Like, that's, you just did your BLJ weird. This is controversial, what I'm saying. It's controversial. I think the reason it exists is because 1 star was created before 0 star, right? That's why, but...
All 5 of his runs combined is faster than your 70 star.
That's not true. My 70 star is like an hour and 15 minutes. If my 70 star, I could complete a 70 star tomorrow faster than Suigi could do a 120. That's just true, okay? That's just a fact. I don't need to bet. This wouldn't be entertaining either. Like, I'm doing basically half as much work because the stars that you cut out from the 120 run are the longer stars. You can do a 70 star run, which, you know, is more than half as many stars in less than half the time. That's just how it is, you know? You can just do that. And I am one of those people. I'm one of them. You know what I'm talking about? I'm one of those guys. You got to understand that about me. You got to understand that about me. Don't say put your meat on the table, boy. You want to rephrase that, okay? You got to think about the sentences you type before you type them.